I want to win everything, club and country. I want to do everything in the game. I want to be, a footballing icon, someone that's remembered and someone who kind of changed the game, maybe the way they've played it, but also someone that people love watching.
They call it the bug. Like in England, it's like the bug, the football bug. You either have it or you don't.
Go on, Jude.
I can't remember the day at the time. It just clicked and I was like, I want to play in a team. I want to play this position. I want to wear this number. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to be a professional footballer. I want to play for Birmingham.
Automatically, you just thought, wow, he came into the first team setup in training. The first time everyone's seen him, and the first thing everyone looked around and kind of was like, oh my gosh, like who's this kid? If you was on his team in training, just know you're winning. If you weren't on his team, you're going to lose. And he had that influence about him in training, and I can't speak any highly of him. Jude was almost like a 16, 17-year-old in a 27, 28-year-old body and mind. The way he behaved himself around the place, the way he spoke to you. In a game, it was away at Charlton. He scored. He got the ball played out wide. The ball build up on the right-hand side. He got cut back, ran into the box, and he slotted it home. And that was for the win. And we needed that win as well. We were struggling at the time, and he scored.
Hi guys, it's Jude Bellingham here at the stadium. Can't wait to perform in front of you all and the amazing atmosphere. See you soon.
When it was obvious he was going to leave Birmingham, maybe 2 years ago, that his family looked at what had happened to Jadon Sancho in the Bundesliga. And Sancho had gone from Man City as a kid, didn't really have any first team experience, and he took the Bundesliga by storm, the Champions League by storm. And I think Bellingham's family thought that that would be a good career path for Jude to follow.
Jude Bellingham made an instant impact on his Bundesliga debut with an assist against Borussia Mönchengladbach, and he also scored on his full debut for Dortmund away at MSV Duisburg in the DFB Cup.
I adapted quite quickly to the league and to the style, to the culture of the club and the country, because obviously it was a big change for me.
When Jude Bellingham first arrived at Borussia Dortmund, he was definitely playing in more of a deeper role, more of a defensive midfield role, with occasional forays forward. But in the last few seasons, you've seen him getting forward more and more and adding goals to his game.
He's been able to develop and to grow as a player without that constant spotlight of weekly assessment in the media and on TV.
Jude Bellingham is adored by the Borussia Dortmund fans, and that's not a status to be taken for granted, because many players come to not just Borussia Dortmund but other German clubs and don't get that kind of special love that you might at an English club. You don't get your own song necessarily, but Jude Bellingham has his own battle cry from the Dortmund fans. When he runs round to clap them before the game, they shout Jude.
It's been a 10 out of 10 move. It's been also successful for Bellingham. He's played every week at Dortmund, played the Champions League, England regular, so you have to say the judgment behind the move was absolutely without question. I think that Bellingham now has to be, the first name on the team sheet in midfield alongside Declan Rice. I think, he's such an athlete. He can get up and down the pitch. He can pass the ball. He can score goals. He can break up play. And I think Declan Rice and Bellingham complement each other very well. And I think one thing that England don't have, and they've not had for a long time, is a player that can control the tempo of the game. An Andrea Pirlo or a player of that ilk who could just, a Luka Modric. But that isn't what England have got.
If England are to challenge for the trophy, then he will be a significant part of that. He's shown at Dortmund how he can take games by the scruff of the neck in the centre and lead his teammates as well. And I think that he would be a very important cog in that team should England go on to lift the trophy. Sadly for Borussia Dortmund, I think Jude Bellingham's future in German football could be short-lived. And that is because he's already reached such a status within the game where all of the top clubs in England and in Spain are hunting around for a player like him, because he would get into pretty much every starting 11 right now.
He needs to be on the stage now where he's winning major trophies. And Dortmund are a big club, but obviously Bayern Munich dominating Germany. So I think that next summer is when he will move on, and he will have his pick of any club in Europe.
I am 99% sure that he will win the Ballon d'Or. And I also think he will be England's future captain.